Hi everyone, welcome to week 2 of the Brand Clarity Challenge. Well, this week we'll be looking at your core, trying to find out why you would want to create the brand you want to create, and we'll be answering a few questions. So you receive a workbook in your email if you've given us your email address or if you signed up, and it will give you the details of what you need to focus on. So this week we're going to look at your interest, find out what you can create with, so find out your learning styles. And there are a few questions you should answer. I must tell you, the questions are all important, so do not ignore anyone. Answer them to the best of your ability. There's no right or wrong answer, but rather we're trying to see how we can bring out the best in you. So the first one looks at what you are good at, and there are certain questions that you will have to answer. The first question is, what am I naturally good at? That's a question that you should answer honestly. I am naturally good at talking. I'm naturally good at hosting people. So how do I use those skills to build my brand? I host workshops, I work in a radio show, and I have a podcast. So these are the things I am naturally good at. But the rest, I will have to work harder to ensure I can do it. Then the question you could ask yourself is, what do I find myself researching? So if I look at your search history, what is going to be the top thing you searched in the past year? For me, it will be on branding. Definitely, this is the Brand Clarity Challenge. So without even thinking twice, the major thing I am searching on right now is on branding. Another question we'll have to ask is, what activities do I enjoy doing most? So as an introvert, I enjoy staying at home. I enjoy doing things that have to do with me being in a confined environment. I am not the life of the party, but I would rather organize and host the party. So I find myself leading Bible study, and I am more effective when I have to plan it. So I naturally find myself planning events. So that's what I do naturally. The second is, what do I find the most joy helping people with? Now that's an interesting one. I find the most joy helping people discover what you're good at. I meet people and the first thing I tell you is, why are you not blogging, or why are you not doing this, when we start having a conversation. So I see the best in people and help them bring it out. And that's what has to do with my mission statement. But not to worry, we'll take it slow and we'll get to the mission statement later. Then, the next question you need to ask yourself is, what is one opinion that I have, however important or trivial, that people really agree with me on? Okay, now this is a tough one. One opinion I have that people rarely agree on, it has to do with business also. It's about adding value to people and seeing the best in people no matter what. I have had conversations with people back and forth when they say, but that's not true. Once someone shows you how the person is, you cut the person off. But I strongly believe that there are certain skills and interests that everybody has, and it's just we're looking at the glass as half filled rather than half empty. Okay, we still have more questions. 4 more questions to go. What did I enjoy doing when I was a child? I can't remember, but I think it's going to be centered around talking. I enjoyed. I'm an introvert, so I do not talk when I'm in class. But when I get home, I'm like talking non-stop. I find myself talking. I like cooking. I like planning activities for people. I love shopping for people. I was considering having a career as a personal shopper, but that's not the story for another day. All right. What is something I consistently over-deliver on or overdo? Planning. I plan like crazy. I over-deliver when it comes to planning. I am planning to the serviettes or everything that we're going to use for an event. I can plan in my head and I can change everything at the last minute. So Emma always calls it that, DK has had a brainwave. But it's something that I overdo. What do I feel most comfortable talking about? I feel most comfortable talking about my faith. I feel most comfortable talking about Christianity. In the recent years, I love talking about politics also. So yes, I do love talking about politics, and something that I've given my faith 1, politics number 2, and number 3 will be customer service and branding. Drop me at a conference or retreat that really focuses on what subject. If you drop me at a conference or retreat that focuses on helping people, adding value, the word of God, church history, I am like the happiest girl ever. Hi everyone, welcome back. So now we're talking about becoming an authority. in whatever endeavor you're doing, in whatever brand you're building, you want to be seen as someone that is an authority. So people can come to you for advice or for your services. So you're wondering. So my degrees are in international relations, international security and diplomacy, and international human resource management. My skills are in customer service. Then how did I go into branding if I have skills in customer service, qualifications in international relations? I had to do a lot of learning. So in whatever field you find yourself in, to become an authority, you need to ask yourself certain questions. And as usual, you have the questions here. So the very first question is, what do I have training in or education that I enjoy doing? So I have training in customer service. I worked in customer service, I've worked in call centers, so I do have training in customer service. Do I enjoy doing it? Of course, yes, I do. So what have I taught myself? List everything I can think of. I've taught myself branding, I've taught myself social media management, I've taught myself to film now, although I'm not so good at editing yet, but Constanza is helping me with that. I've taught myself on how to collaborate with people, because the truth is I can do everything, so I work in a team. We need to learn how to collaborate with people. So if you know the skills that you don't have and know the skills that you require, look for someone else that has the skills that you require and see how you can collaborate with the person. Okay. This question I feel is very, very funny. I feel most intelligent and confident when I am when I'm not in front of the camera. I feel most confident when I am behind the scene, planning everything and having someone else become the face of a brand. That's when I feel most confident. But I realized that I do have a story to tell. Emma will tell us more about storytelling and how we can use it to build our brands. But I realized that my story means I need to be at the forefront of my brand. So I'm taking a big risk and trying something different. Hopefully it's working. Okay. What else do I need to learn to take my interest and passion to the next level? I need to learn how to talk slower, number one. I also need to learn how to edit also, so I know what is required. I need to learn how to write scripts, so I'm not just talking from the top of my head and confusing everyone that is behind the camera. I need to learn to delegate. Apart from that, I need to learn to do graphics, because I need to create a brand that is visually appealing for people. In an ideal world, people will look at my experience and feel quite comfortable, look at my skills and experience, and they feel quite comfortable with me because, like I said, I enjoy helping people and bringing out the best in them. So that ends the section of becoming an authority. So how did you fare? Have you answered these questions? It would be good to hear from you. Leave your opinion in the comment section if you have answered any of these questions, and let's see what we could do together to build your brand. Thank you.